whenever I do go on the internet from before, I've always wanted to stop. It has been that for the very longest time they always make it something or another so that I have to regain that sort of internet connection, which I don't ever want. And from the beginning, it's all been a long ride of just trying to get my attention, and that's all it's been. And now it's all back and forth playing with these factors that I'm talking about later, and has caused me to be hospitalized, has caused me a lot of problems. My family has lost a lot of my faith, their faith in me through their own perversions. Their perversions, constantly watching, stalking, all the time, 24/7. So this is not something I ever wanted from the internet. They like to watch my internet. That really is it. If they like the other person's internet, they should have. This is not really the case. It never was. They want me to continue so that I can, they can feel connected to me and feel closer, or somehow feel better in a position at whatever point to engage, whatever it is. But I do not like these people. I never did. I never not wanting to talk to them, and they stalk me. So these are perverts that I would never ever let them in my own home. But yet again, they have tried to, in their own way, try to stop me from writing on the internet. And now that I have fought for my rights to be on the internet, it was secretly, like I said before, a creepy covering act for them liking to look at little girls and little girl stuff. That is what they're about. And they've never been anything more than that. And they like to get me engaged in that so that they can refer back and keep getting engaged. And nobody wants these kind of people. These are the Craigslist pervert types. I'm saying that because that is what they are. But they're trying to get more involved with what I know so that they can see more of not that variety, but that is what they are. I mean, of course, you can see it. They're uneducated, really low class, whatever. They just dream they could do whatever, the stuff that my family or people that I've known can accomplish through their own brain and their own willpower. They just like to stop and stunt my own growth, my own use of the internet. They want to engage in a way that's very sexually charged, like I do not want. And they always want that child little thing that I will talk about later. So it has worn me out. And that's what I'm going to say. This is the last time, and the only reason why I would never stop the internet, but that is their focus. They want to kind of like on one level say they have the power to stop me writing on the internet. And then at the same level, they're addicted to it, so they keep on progressing in that manner. But you know what? I progressed in that manner so that I do not fall into their traps of wanting what they want, make it appear like. Because that's all I've been doing, is not being, tied to any of their views of what I can or cannot do. And this is my choice right now, because I've made it very clear that it is really their addiction to that stuff, their addiction, perversions, and such. They have nothing better to do. They got no job or whatever. They do not work at a proper rate. They're following me constantly, following my daughter. And, they're using this as a cover to do what they feel. And they do feel like they can just do what they want with whatever I do on the internet or not on the internet. This is the problem. These are crazy individuals that have racist thoughts, perverted child thoughts, and they are creeping in my house. Has to be prosecuted. I don't know how else I can put it. They're stamping on my rights to write, stamping on my rights to be living in my house. I had to go out of my other house. I'm talking about my daughter right now to maybe possibly live with my ex-husband, but she's very against that. She wants to be with her mom. This is damaging her psyche every single day. I have all these little things where I have to watch where I have to step, because I know they're coming some way in my house. Every day they're putting that in that level of abuse. and they have nothing better to do. They want to make it a system so they can be like connected to my internet. That's how desperate these losers are. They got no past relations, they got nothing, but just presently at this point where they want to engage me, they think that they're connected and they're not. They're going to be put in prison. That's what I want to do. These are criminals to me, and they want more to chat with me through this way, and I'm not. And I'm going to be, they are going to be held accountable for continuing wanting to chat with me or my internet connections or whatever it is. They want to continue the chat and make it their own little group here or there, but this is ridiculous. These are grown perverts that are into little girls, and they like that little sexual side ventures, that they're cheating. I'm not going to be the center of their focus on that. I really, and that's why I'm stopping, because that is what it's about, and I made it clear to that point that they're going to try to progress that into that way. I have enough to prosecute now, so I don't need to do any more to advance myself that way, but they have stamped on a lot of my, what I have accomplished in my life. They have made my parents and my family very worried about me, and they made my daughter in ways her psyche will never be the same. And I will go into detail. And they made my psyche never be the same. They are, again, trying to be involved in a way that's very disreputable, only because they have these lurid ideas, and I'm going to get them to take a lie detector test for it.